prog, I guess.
What the hell? Why you got? Yeah, buddy. Let's check that.
Akiyama Diablo says oh, me, maybe. It'd if I came in as SMN or WHM.
This drop by itself so much.
Fish Behemoth says off, PLS yell at me when PF full.
Welcome back, boy.
Koi Fish said, IDK what happened lol.
Beryl says I'm waiting on a delivery at the moment. The courier must have gotten.
Once you have made Kensai says only kinda, trying to get Malachite Demiatma. Kensai says I've only made it to M2N. Kensai says been slacking hard.
What does that mean, I wonder? Oh no. Ah, that's better.
Vendor says welcome.
Exchange says I.
Yay, we're failed.
Arth Northamfrit says yay an 8th member, D.
Chaotix Cat said, at Koi Fish. At Koi Fish. Zero Greystone said, at Static we are filled.
Luna says welcome.
Chaotix Cat said, yelling at you per you.
Says hi. Cat says oh slash.
Koi Fish said, tie.
I just realized I could hear my screen.
Fish behemoth
What?
says bellow.
We're here. Everybody's here now.
Hello? Do you plan on? Don't disconnect. Don't do that.
Arthnor Famfrit says here we go.
Scarlet, am I still following you? Actually, do I call you Scarlet or do I call you Luna? I don't even know.
Scarlet's not even in
Eisenhower
chat.
says Scarlet is not in Discord.
Cat says let's
Oh.
see if I remember how to play this game after multiple weeks without playing LOL.
Brain Excalibur says am I a 1 or 2?
Chaotix Cat said, you can call her either, she responds to both.
Why are you still maintaining?
I think I'm the only person who calls her Scarlet though.
I call her both, but most times
behemoth
I
says
say
you allowed.
Luna.
Alright, bet. Okay, so I'm still going to follow Koi. Which means I am...
Akiyama Diabolos says I'm R1. Arthnor says Ariabelia. Arthnor Famfrit claps for Koi Fish Behemoth. Cat says Scarlet, am I taking H1 or H2? Luna says you aim the heal spell at the tank and not the frog.
The amount of times
Cat says
that she
imagine
tried
here. Arthnor Famfrit says please.
raising Dancing
Luna says
Green
come
last
together.
week.
Arthnor Famfrit says XD.
I will let her smack you. Ah, shit, food.
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Loon says dancing green. Mommy sees that you have fallen. Let's get you back up, dear. It can.
Lol. I don't think I should already have that, but okay. Hello?
You're on the wrong side of the line.
Cat says Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Get out, you fool. You can't die here.
We're just getting started.
See, I got too used to doing Dragoon. I was on the wrong side there.
Cat says Scarlet Luna. Get up, you fool. You can't die here.
Should I be on the north side or the back side?
Spotlights in green, baby, green.
Cat says nah, just reset.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
But you dragged last week.
Is this the end?
Cat says too many dead, not enough time before Arcadia anyways.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I said, should I be sticking in the north or the south?
If you're like me following Koi and I'm assuming Scarlet, I don't know who's won in terms of the healers.
I think Luna is one.
We stay. Okay, so we go north for light parties and south for rolls.
Copy.
Because if it's light party 1, that would be me, you, Koi, and Scarlet. Provided she is healer 1, which I'm assuming she is.
Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth performs the Manderville. Cat says yes. Scarlet
Yeah,
is H1.
okay, because Cat's over on 2.
Hence the sign.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
B is roll, so we stay south. Wait. Is
Yeah.
B rules? No, B. B is light parties, and I fucked that up. A side is rolls. A is rolls, B is light.
We're just getting started. Keep moving, baby.
Because I'm
Cat
fucking
says,
stupid.
Get up. You fool. You can't die.
And apparently tired.
Oh shit.
Cat says Chaotix Cat dances sprightly for dancing green.
Eisenhart says wait. Lisa, am I A or B?
I don't have. Nope, I'm down.
Who's
Luna
over
says
jump?
Ace rolls. B is party. Luna says rolls mean tanks north. DPS south. Arth nor Famfrit says or if you are a music person.
Yeah, okay. So I was right. I did fuck that up the
Eisenhart
first
says
time around.
A.
Or
Luna
second
says
time.
yes. You can listen to the
My
pitch too.
apologies.
Arth nor Famfrit says treble equals roll space equals light parties. Cat says I never noticed that. Luna says if you are not in the proper party stack, you kill your healer.
Yeah, see, as a choir
Arth nor
person,
Famfrit says on top when he casts.
the pitch don't mean shit to me. I don't get it. Which makes no sense because
Cat
I was in
says am
choir all through
pianist.
high school.
Low. Luna says don't murder your poor defenseless innocent healer. She is lovable and adorable.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
A, I believe, is rules.
I can't see it anymore. Nervous network cleared it.
A, okay, yeah, A is rules. A is rules. And now, you and I go north.
We're just getting started. Keep cruising up, baby.
There we go.
Luna says positions.
Fast in the spotlight.
Alright, so funky floor,
Luna says inside. Inside.
An invitation to dance.
outside in, so we're gonna want to be in
Luna says
first,
mechanic.
and then go out.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenge.
Luna says inside. Night mode. Spotlight. Inside. Away mode.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Art North Vampire says no. Luna
Oh,
says
are you
spotlight.
fucking kidding me right now?
I had just left Spotlight.
Cat says Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Get up, you fool. You can't die here.
That stupid floor, I hate it so much.
I had just left Spotlight because I thought it was safe.
I'm not even trying to focus on the spotlights either. I'm just trying to freaking get the floor right.
You're up, dancers.
I can't even do that right.
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
Cat says hold on. What's the issue with the floor? Cat says what are you missing on that?
The fever's taken hold.
I'm just very, very stupid, and every time Scarlet tries to, like, every time Scarlet tries to explain it, I need it dumbed down to, like, explaining it to a 5-year-old.
Cat says bet. Cat says I'm going to explain this outside of here. Cat says BC Scarlet will talk over me.
Uh-oh.
Luna says party 1 is west side, party 2 is east side.
We just lost somebody from the in the voice chat.
Luna says remember to stay on your side for disco. Cat says did I grab the right person? Akiyama Diablos says I can't talk in that VC.
Well,
Luna says if you were on Sire of the Steps, I wrote that macro to keep you informed. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth performs the flame dance for Dancing Green. Luna says be up against the boss on your side and Fox says on avoiding the red squares. Just focus on the red squares.
yeah, I got that. I remember that from last week.
That is what is killing everyone. Everything else will come naturally if you just do the red squares in order. Countdown begun.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Luna says, B equals like finals.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
Kat says Lilicia Akiyama Diablos, get up, be cool. You can't die here.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Luna says still gotta dodge the attack. Luna says signs. Inside.
Fast in the spotlight and film, baby.
Luna says inside.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Luna says mechanic. Mechanic. Inside.
Oh, inside shit.
That was too much for the challenger.
Luna says spotlight. Inside. Away move.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Luna says spotlight. Kat says okay. Can I actually finish explain before you start at PLX? Thank you. Arth Norfamfrit says we lost one BTW. Luna says how do we know you are even talking? Fish Behemoth says DNC disconnected. Kat says I did say I was gonna pull her elsewhere. Luna says I might be a gifted witch, but mind reading isn't easy when so many are around and the two I need to read are not. Kat says we'll be back in the VC when I finish explaining.
Oh, excuse me.
Kat says we'll be okay with -1 RDPS. Still talking to her though. Luna says, are they coming back?
They are still talking. Koi, it looks like you were moonwalking. But I don't think Ridge is coming back.
Kat says almost done. Kat says she's just gonna stick with me. Kat says for learning.
Welcome back, you two.
Okay, she's basically just going to follow me around for spotlights at least. That way she can get a feel for the actual process of doing the spotlights rather than trying to think about Scarlett's way of doing the spotlights, because I still don't understand it and she doesn't understand it, so clearly we need a different way to do it.
And I have watched the video, I'm just very, very stupid. Like I was explaining last week.
Oh, and we just lost Cat.
No, we didn't.
In,
Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, and Scarlet, it looks like.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
I'm gonna message you on Discord real quick.
Me? Okay. Let me just open it up on the stream. Oops, that's not you. That's you.
Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth sweeps up. Arthnor says Ariabelia Arthnor Famfrit plays dead. Cat says I'm in trouble, lol. Arthnor Famfrit says XD. Akiyama Diablos says _sorry. Arthnor Famfrit says no problemo.
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart falls asleep beside Chaotix cat. Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart dozes off quietly. Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart begins shadow boxing.
Question is, are they gonna come back?
I don't think so.
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
A is rolls, so we stay south. Two snap.
Oh, I must have jumped on.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
Luna says, E equals light parties.
I'll stay with Cat. You go north.
Already on my way.
Start it. Keep moving, baby.
3 snap. 1, 2, 3. Move.
And I'm dead.
How?
Luna says inside. Cat says move too early.
Yep, that was exactly it.
Luna says inside.
An invitation to dance. Well, the challenge.
Alright, so we want to go out
Luna
first,
says mechanic. Mechanic.
then in.
Inside. Night move. Spotlight.
A is rolls.
Inside. Away move.
Oh, I didn't move fast enough.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Luna says spotlight. Archmage Barefoot says pause.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Cat says Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Get up, you fool. You can't die here.
You're up, dancers.
Okay.
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
Luna says saw my death coming. LOL.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Hello?
Ariknor Famfrit says sorry should have booked. Luna says the order no longer holds if there is no DPS for it to go to.
Oh yeah,
Cat
you
says
guys
got
are.
the floor down, but you didn't follow me to spotlight. Lol. Where did you cleanse at? Luna says when people start dying, it will randomly go back to others.
I went to the wrong side, but there wasn't another DPS there.
Yeah, not having Ridge Shoe
Cat
is.
says it's okay,
is
as long as
hurting
you
us.
got it.
I'm sorry, I can't do enough damage for 2 ranged.
Luna says nah, we can practice without them. Cat says nah, we aren't worried ABTDMG. Cat says we not clearing this for a while anyways.
That's. Yeah, that's.
Luna says just MIT the damage inhalers will survive. Fish Behemoth says food check L3. Ariknor Famfrit says just let's dance away from
I have
the
34
Discord.
minutes left
Cat
on my
says
food.
just surviving. That's what
I'm good on
matters.
that.
Fish
Thanks, Koi.
Behemoth says 3. Luna says countdown begun.
Are you ready to get down?
The upstart's cruiserweight campaign begins.
Rolls. South.
A equals rolls.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
Very snap. 1, 2, 3. Swap.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
What?
Haven. Oh, never mind. I don't.
We're just
Haven, you're still getting clipped by the
baby.
waves.
Now?
It was a lag spike or what, but we survived that.
I
was trying to make
with
sure I
Luna-
wasn't in the
was
wrong
with Luna
gear.
until she got respawned.
Luna says inside. Inside.
Invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Luna says mechanic.
That was my doing because I raised her.
Mechanic.
Ah,
So
No,
sorry.
that was too much for the challenger.
Luna says inside. Night move. Spotlight. Luna says inside. Away move. Spotlight. Fish Behemoth says I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Fish Behemoth says wrong spot. Lol. Luna says Koi, you were flawless with the red squares for the first 7 and then went the wrong way for 8. Almost hit it.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstart Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Rolls, stay south. At least Haven. 2 snap. What?
Dancing Queen is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
We're just getting started. Keep moving, baby.
Cat says Scarlet Luna, get up, you fool. You can't die here. Luna says only 2 north.
Haven, were you north for that?
I'll stay in.
yeah, I was.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, I'm dead right beside Luna.
How will the challenger respond?
I don't even know what the hell happened. I tried rising Scarlet and it didn't res, so.
It was too much for the challenger.
Did I get you up?
You did, but then I just died again
did, okay.
to something. I don't even know what anymore.
I just didn't know if my raise went off because I died.
Right.
Arth North Amfred says a good one, Koi. Fish Behemoth says I tried lol.
You did good, Koi.
Arth North says Arabella. Arth North Amfred gives Koi Fish Behemoth a high 5. Luna says Koi, don't be north like that when there are red squares, you wanna move to the west and stay west the whole time. Fish Behemoth says also tried to save Scarlet with TBN, and she still died TT. Luna says and we are missing a DPS north, should be at least 1. Fish Behemoth says caking. Arth North Amfred says yeah I'll stay in for LP.
I think the problem with that is because we're still missing a DPS.
Yeah.
We're missing the other ranged.
True. Luna says no. You
Not
have to stay south
necessarily.
because you are the
As
only
long
one.
as there are at least 3 in a light party, you should still survive it. The problem was that there was
We
only
are
2
missing one
north,
DPS, but we didn't have
which
any
were
DPS
Scarlet
north.
and
I was on the
Haven.
north
Jonathan and I
side.
were north. Arth North Amfred says okay I'll stay south then.
yeah, there
Luna,
were
I
5 on
followed-
south. That's what I'm saying.
I died right beside Luna. Like literally in the same square.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There were 5 south with me.
Yeah, but Luna and I were north.
Fish Behemoth says
When
you
I
were
say
a bit
5
late,
south, I
Haven.
mean there were 5, not including
Koi
you.
said you were a bit late, Haven.
Yeah, I just saw that.
I saw you north after the cleave.
So I think south is supposed to be me, Kat, Zoltrak, and
One
I
of
don't
the
know how to
teams.
pronounce her name. Koi's north. I want to say Arabella. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it.
Famfrit says yes.
Okay.
Luna says party 1 is north, party 2 is south. Arthnor Famfrit says ding ding ding. Luna says mountain hill left side is north.
So Koi, Scarlet, and Haven should be north in this case.
Yeah. And then the rest of us are south.
Clocks.
Yeah. Normally as R1 you would be north Brit, but for the time being at least you're acting as 2 to
Two,
learn
yeah.
the
Arthnor Famfrit says clocks for ensemble. Luna says we need to get used to doing clocks for when we get pugs so they know their spot too. Clocks tell you which party you are in.
Dude, my piercings need to heal.
Let
They
me show the
hurt.
picture.
Where are we getting the picture put?
I'm assuming in the VC
Yeah.
chat. Come on, game. Quit doing that. I even got the floor in the spotlight right the first time.
You
I don't know
know,
what killed me.
that's one thing I noticed when I rewatched
Scarlet
the stream.
Luna sent an image file.
Is our first time for the last all 3 nights was the best.
Arthnor Famfrit says okay I see.
Give me half a second, I will look at it.
Okay, so
It's a GIF, so it will go through the parties and the 2 partner types.
am I supposed to be
Why can't
northwest
I
right now? Doesn't that mean in front of the boss, though?
No, that's technically behind.
This is clocks. It is not how you are attacking the whole time.
Oh.
This is just normal clocks.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
So, for clocks, is that during ensemble?
Clocks represent our positions, so we know who is what and how to handle mechanics based on position.
I wish a GIF would actually work when you're not tagged into Discord.
Right.
Chaotix Cat said, GIF.
It's GIF.
It's GIF.
It's GIF.
Koifish said,
Graphics.
JIF. Chaotix Cat said, JIF. Scarlet
It is
Luna said, now for
graphics,
Arcady Night
not
since someone
graphics.
mentioned it. Arabellia Arthner said, I accept both.
I think my
Data
husband
and
says
data.
shit to piss me off.
Data and
Scarlet Luna sent an image file. Koi Fish said, whoa, it doesn't even say GIF like JIF.
What, babe? Jurassic Park. How's your raid going?
It's over.
Oh, it's over? How'd it go?
Ass.
Like always?
Chaotix Cat said, well, when your J Raffic goes poof, I'll be here laughing. Scarlet Luna said, for Arcadia Nights we do this, which is a different form of clocks for spread. But we will worry about that once we get down spotlights.
Luna says countdown begun.
You're not mad at me for not getting spotlights down really, really fast, are you?
Chaotix Cat said, no one is upset with you. Scarlet Luna said, no way.
Are you ready to get down?
Can you tell I'm a scared little bitch? I don't like people being mad at me. Light parties, Haven, go north. If you're not already.
I already am.
Alright, come back.
I'm dead. I can't.
I'm getting you. I probably don't even have to do that.
Keep moving, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, swap.
Luna says inside.
Fast in the spotlights and boom, baby.
I was on the wrong one for
Luna
that.
says inside.
Invitation today. Will the challenger respond?
Luna says mechanic. Mechanic.
That's the wrong
My
side.
bad.
Night move.
Oh,
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Luna says spotlight. Inside. Away move.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Fish Behemoth says no. Luna says spotlight.
God!
did not have enough time to move after I got res.
Cat says Luna see Akiyama the
I want to beat the
Outpost.
shit out of
Cat.
this stupid fucking bunny boy.
You can't die here.
Tell me about it.
Fish Behemoth says I was so used to North
Yes.
for that lull.
Smack to the face.
You're up, done.
Scarlet Luna said,
Norfam
double tank buster.
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
I hate this VR. I hate this VR with a passion.
Don't call him a Viera, you insult me. That's a frog.
Frustrated with dancing green.
Frog? What?
He is a frog.
Oh, he's a frog? My bad.
Luna says
How
countdown
dare
begun.
you relate
Fish
him to me.
Behemoth says over. This time FR.
I don't mean to.
You're good.
Make sure everybody
He's far
has food
behind.
check too, by the way.
Eisenhower says frog bunny cat.
I have 17 minutes.
Phantom says FR.
Are you ready
Frog
to
bunny
get down?
cat.
The upstarts cruiser.
See, bunnies are the root of all evil. And this is proving it.
Hey, no, because I go bunny sometimes. Oh, well, I'm not exactly the greatest. I'm a bitch.
I feel it.
Rolls. South.
Dancing Green is filling out all the stops with these steps.
Wait, I stay right here.
Started. Keep moving, baby.
Fish Behemoth says that was Rolls Haven.
Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah,
the call.
go north. I said it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it over the game.
I'm gonna have to fucking tempt that. So we're not surviving it well enough. At least for the time being.
Fast in the spotlights and burn, baby, burn.
Luna says inside. Inside.
Invitation to dance.
Okay, so we want to be in
Luna says I
You're right.
and out.
can. Inside.
I don't think I was.
Spotlight.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenge.
Luna says inside. Away move. Fish Behemoth says down Dan. Luna says spotlight.
The challenger rises again. Can they
I was moving. How dare you?
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Yeah, when somebody
North Danford says death.
whoever said Rose, it was so quiet I could barely hear it over the game.
Fish Behemoth says I was doing JS.
It was light parties anyways.
Oh no, I said rolls when we had to go to rolls.
Yeah, but you were so quiet I didn't catch it.
Cause you changed from north?
I didn't mean to. Maybe turn your game down a little bit?
My game's at 10%.
I'm also trying not to, like, fucking yell because
Scarlet
we
Luna
moved our-
said, "Sounds like you need to fix your volume because I heard her loud and clear."
Yeah, I
Oh,
keep-
you know what? Wait,
clip.
Haven,
at
hold on.
200%.
That's more of an issue than the call-outs.
You have me turned up?
to 200%.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go. You can't go any higher.
Says area Belia. Arthur
Maybe you need to fix the sound
Only
settings for
100%
Discord itself.
on my end. So
But
she
that-
is fine.
But the problem is, if there's
Eisenhower says, "I
any,
know what is
the
wrong
problem
here."
is, the biggest problem is, I don't know. I don't know why Discord has done this ever
This
since they
boss
did the
needs
new stupid
Expedition
update.
33 music.
Ever since the new update that came about 2 weeks ago, if
This will
anybody
fix it.
talks, the volume drops on Discord for everybody. If the volume talks on Discord,
I'll check.
Do you have sound attenuation on?
no.
There is an option for that.
You also got to remember, Haven, I can't
Disable
yell
it
because we
if you
moved our
don't want
setup
it.
downstairs.
Koi Fish
And
said,
it's midnight.
"Haven, do you have the setting for in-game name roll colors? I forgot what it's called."
Um,
Oh, right. That's a thing, isn't it?
what you mean? I don't know what you mean.
Isn't that a plugin?
Isn't that under, like...
I've got it, but I'm pretty sure it was a plugin, wasn't it?
Oh,
A
wait.
Dalamud plugin?
Healers
or-
equals green name, DDPS equals red
Yes.
name. Arabelia Arthner said, "Display name presets."
Oh, I have that. I have that. on my
Koi
own.
Fish said,
I have that on
"No,
zero.
it's not a plugin."
I have that on
Arabelia
zero.
Arthner
I
said,
don't know how to do it.
"Character config."
Character config. I don't see that.
Oh,
You
wait,
are-
wait. Okay, so character config down to display name settings. Is it under the presets? custom or what?
Go to general and then
Switch to the
okay.
second tab.
Others?
It's in general.
Koi Fish
fifth
said,
tab.
General.
I see
Arabellia
it.
Arthna said, oh wait, yeah, General.
Got it.
Is it display class or job icons with nameplate?
I got it.
That too, but also down below, apply colors according to role.
Oh, hello. Huh. And then
Yeah,
I stay
that's-
pink.
Yeah, that I need to change because I cannot even read names on that.
I don't have names turned on in battle.
Koi
I
Fish
only
said,
have mine on.
so if you see 2 blue name north equals you're in the wrong spot lol.
Yeah.
So when I only ever have friends' names displayed when I'm out of a dungeon, and it's only ever when I target somebody when it's displayed.
Same.
Oh,
And I have surnames turned off or abbreviated.
why can't these ones actually have a decent color? Yeah, it's gonna mess with my. I'm just gonna mess with my vision, but yeah, I guess that will work.
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart kneels respectfully. Zolchik Eisenhart gives a storm salute.
Are we able to vote dismiss Reggie or no because we came in as a party?
Good question.
I don't.
Oh, dismiss can only use it for players who are randomly
Didn't
picked.
change anything.
So no,
I know
we
it
can't
wouldn't.
dismiss them. Am I audible?
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Did anybody hear anything that I've said for like the past 10 minutes?
You've been a bit quiet, but yeah.
Eisenhart
Scarlet
says
Luna
everything
said,
blue.
Yeah, I
yes.
heard you.
Luna says also Koi.
Yes, I can turn this up a bit.
Start. Being a Dark Knight, you will not Hurali steal the aggro, so you never have to worry. Only a GNB will give you a problem with aggro. Arthnor Famfrit says yeah loud and clear over here. Fish Behemoth says okay. Luna says warriors and paladins don't have the DPS you have, so they will struggle stealing aggro from you. They make up for that with their healing. Arthnor Famfrit says yeah, I also turn on stance after second hit. Just in case. Luna says you shouldn't even need to do that. You can just leave it on.
Are you ready to get down?
The upstart's cruiserweight campaign begins.
I don't know what that was, but my bad.
Like parties.
Haven North.
And you're on the wrong side again.
Rip.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
Well, you guys said if you see 2 blue, are on the wrong side, so I made sure I was on. I avoided the blue.
Gotta pay attention to his attack. Cat says Scarlet Luna. Get up, you fool. You can't die here. Arth Nor Famford says hi.
I just forgot what the
What?
hell we were doing and clipped everybody. I killed all of the DPS. I am the murderer.
I was trying to figure out what
my ping
happened.
is the murderer.
Maybe for you.
I'm only
Just
sitting at
casually sniped all the DPS.
because I'm sitting at a very casual 2400 right now.
Healer takes revenge.
2400 what?
2400 receiving.
I'm going back and forth between
Okay.
300 and 600.
My send
I
is
have no
It
idea.
says Haven 2 blue at north. Only one was north and it was me tt.tt. Luna says she said if you see 2 blue north, but if you see a blue south and a blue north, that means
Well,
you need
Zero,
to be
you're
north.
in Canada, aren't you?
yeah.
They never said avoid all blue.
Right, I think Koi's also in Canada, so maybe...
Yeah, because my receiving my sending is 749, my receiving is 2400.
Isn't that a
Fish
bad
Behemoth
thing?
says Koi is in Merca.
Koi is in America.
I see.
Yeehaw. Arth Nor
Hi,
Famford
Bippy.
says haha.
Eisenhart
Hello.
says Zolchik Eisenhart performs the man-devoted dancing green.
Arth Nor Famford says yeehaw indeed.
Yeehaw. Good grief. What are you, in Texas?
And for my 2 blues, that is Koi and Arabella.
Fish
Indeed.
Behemoth says no Virginia. I just
Oh.
wanted to say
No, you're fine, because I said it while living in California, and I still say it living in Ohio. So, the blue that you want to follow is Koi, Haven.
Yeah.
Arth Nor says
When you
area
see
boy
Arabella
Arth
down
Nor
south
Famford
with the rest
appeals
of
to
us,
Koi
you
Fish
go
Behemoth
north.
With a flourish.
Would argue that you don't follow a blue, follow a
Arabella
green.
Arth Nor Famford appeals to Koi Fish Behemoth
Oh, yeah.
with a flourish.
Luna.
Fish says Koi
Because
Fish
light parties
Behemoth
are split
switched to
by
Zolchik
healers,
dancing
not
green.
tanks.
Oh. Yeah. I really need new batteries for my vape. Shit, it's just killing me. I think I'm gonna get some tomorrow.
Oh.
Fish Behemoth says I am eating gummy bears yum. Arth Nor Famford says to Lifey.
Are you ready to get down?
The upstart cruiserweight campaign begins.
Alright, Haven, north.
Watch where the side starts so you don't get clipped.
1, 2, swap.
Gets clipped anyways.
Pulling out all the stuff.
Okay, now come back south.
We're just getting started. Keep moving.
I just need to start benacing you in advance.
1, 2, 3, swap.
Yeah, I need about 4 seconds notice so I can
There we
actually
go.
process in my brain.
Luna says sides. Inside.
Fast green spotlights and burn, baby, burn.
Luna says inside.
Permission to dance.
Alright, we want to be in
Luna says mechanic.
You right?
Mechanic.
and out.
Inside, night move. Spotlight.
Ah, shit.
Inside,
They're good.
away move.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Luna says spotlight.
You okay? I guess we both decided to
Oh no.
rotate, and then we both went back.
Challenge.
Art Nor says area belly.
Stop that!
Dancer dances sprightly for dancing green. Luna says you were on my side. Lol.
Yeah.
That was SW portion.
Was in fact.
Cat says chaotix cat.
Baby,
gently
what are you
pats
making?
carbuncle.
Babe?
Fish says koi fish behemoth's eyes brim over with tears.
Babe. Booby. What are you making?
Then that I can't because someone burnt all the burgers yesterday.
The burgers are still edible, asshole.
I wasn't aware you were gonna make all 6 fucking packs.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
There's none out in the garage. There were a total of 6 packs of hamburger out there.
No, there weren't.
There's not any out there anymore.
No, there were 3.
No, there was not.
I made 2.
There was not 3. I bought 3 the first time.
Chaotix cat said, woof. Zero Greystone said, mew. Lalicia Akiyama said, sorry. Chaotix cat said, you're good. Arabella Arthna said, no worries. Lalicia Akiyama said, he's kind of an asshole. Chaotix cat said, no comment. Zero Greystone said, I bleed the 5th for my comment.
Arth Nor says area
Lalicia
belly.
Akiyama said,
Cheers to the rhythm.
only because you know him.
Vamprit cheers to the rhythm.
You know me too well.
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart flexes his muscles for dancing.
So Haven, are you on ping?
Arth Nor says area belly.
What?
Arth Nor Vamprit
Are you
plays dead.
playing on ping?
On ping. What you mean?
On high ping? Like,
Area belly Arth Nor Vamprit plays dead.
are things happening a moment or two late for you?
Yeah, like it's usually between about a second and a half after I push a button. Like if I limit break, it literally takes me 3. If I was to hit limit break, it literally won't happen for 3 seconds.
Okay. At least for the first mechanic, I might recommend that you start moving at the last, like before the last cleave goes off. That way you're not getting caught cleaved off of that every single time.
Yeah.
Because that is almost certainly what's killing you.
But that's the funny thing is,
Eisenhart says
that's the
Zolchik
funny thing is when I
Eisenhart
play a
performs the
normal dungeon,
Zolchik Eisenhart kneels
I have
before
almost
dancing
perfect
green.
reaction.
Zolchik
I don't know what it is
Eisenhart
about the
flexes his
extreme.
muscles for
I've noticed
dancing
that
green.
not just
Zolchik Eisenhart
this
performs the
one. It's
Mandeville
any
Mambo for
extreme, any
dancing green.
savage.
Eisenhart
My
says
ping goes through the
Zolchik
roof.
Eisenhart performs the Mandeville for dancing green.
Even if
I have no idea.
Zolchik Eisenhart performs the Mandeville
Is your computer
Mambo
just
for
not able to
dancing
handle
green.
it?
Zolchik Eisenhart performs the
I don't know.
Mandeville for dancing green.
Do you have effects turned down?
Yeah, it's all turned to minimum.
I don't mean like your graphics settings. I mean like your actual effects turned down.
Like what you mean? Like in where was it? In like UI settings? Yeah, it's all turned to wait, where was it? It's where is it?
Like all of the action effects,
Yeah.
all the flashy lights.
Yeah, my effects are turned on. Party is so limited, others are limited, PvP is all. But that's only because I don't play PvP.
Really?
I don't play PvP either.
I don't either.
I have the worst kind of PvP rage. If I get into it, I won't stop. And I'll just hate this game.
Eisenhart says
Oh, I just hate the
PvPs
other
go to
players.
fools.
I will sit here yelling "fuck you" whenever I die.
I'm so much worse.
I would do PvP only in the Mugo event, and that's it.
I won't even do it then. Like, it's only when I'm leveling jobs that I do the roulette and then I don't fucking touch it.
And
that's even very rare.
On my screen,
Huh?
you just had but you just had the DC logo.
Dancer and Picto PvP is king.
For about 2 seconds, you had the disconnect logo beside your name.
I don't know why. Unless it's because I keep like clicking back and forth between.
And now Zoltrak is DCing.
Not having any issues, and I don't see these DCs.
Oh no, Zoltrak is DCing on my end.
It's the little symbol next to their name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what that means?
Yep. That means they're disconnecting. It happens to me when I get like a really, really bad lag spike too. Sometimes it kicks me, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Right now, what the hell? Apparently, my sending and receiving is 0 on both ends.
I'm at 0 and 18.
Bamford says back.
Get ready to be heated.
What about PvP? Fish Behemoth says back.
And
there goes Ultrac.
I love PvP.
Yep, there goes Zoltrak.
And Coy, what we were saying is I don't play PvP unless it's the Mugo Tomes event.
It wasn't Koi, it was Arabelia.
Oh.
Arth North Bamford says I love going BLM in PvP. Fish
Oh,
Behemoth
apparently
says I
my
mainly
stream
PvP.
disconnected and
North
reconnected.
Bamford says burn world
Yeah.
burn.
Mine said that twice tonight.
Yeah, I've been live for 4 minutes again. Wow.
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, "Need to restart the game. I was partying too hard on Spotify."
Yeah, I
Oh,
only
and-
do PvP whenever I'm leveling a
North
job,
Manfred says
and it's
you will
only
reset it
for
still soon?
it's only for roulette, and
Mind.
even then, it's very rare.
Right.
I hate PvP with a passion, and I will sit here cursing everybody.
Me too.
If I could
Oh, no.
put hexes on people, I probably would be doing that. Not gonna lie.
Koi Fish said, "That's what happened to me when I crashed when we were trying to fill lol."
And you know what's funny? I just got your message, Koi, in Discord. The one that you said your computer crashed. It just showed up on my end.
Lol.
I love Yuna's gear in this color green. This shade of green. It's so pretty. And it works well with the pink.
We only have 20 minutes left. I think we should reset the instance. But that's just my opinion.
Man. If we reset the instance, we're gonna have to fill because we can't start it without an 8th.
Oh, oh, we do?
Yep. Because you can't unsync it.
Oh.
Guys, Koi committed murder.
Hello.
Why did Koi commit murder?
When?
Look at the game. Koi killed Arabella.
Oh lol.
Didn't see it didn't happen.
Are you sure it wasn't Zortrak? That's why they disappeared for a moment?
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart performs the Mandeville for Araya Belia Othna Famfrit.
I think it was
Zolchak, that is rude, dancing on a corpse.
She was already dead when I found her.
And I'm pretty sure it was Zortrak who did it, because why do you think Zortrak had to disappear for 2 minutes?
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart
Scarlet Luna said, "I saw nothing."
I could always just swap to Black Mage and then just make myself die. Oh, not Black Mage, Blue Mage.
No. No, because I will not raise you. Spirit!
Not this time you won't,
Hey,
but you have other times.
Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Spirit scared the crap out of me earlier. She was asleep in Stormy's closet, and we couldn't find her like all day. And then I searched the closet after we got back before putting Bug down for a nap. Sure enough, asleep on Stormy's clothes on the floor of her closet.
Cat says
Spirit.
Koi can teach you, but it took me a while to
Come here,
get.
kitty. Hey, baby.
I'd give it works for other emotes or not. Arthnor says Arabella Arthnor Famfrit plays dead for Koi Fish Behemoth.
Oh, come here. Let mommy pick you up. Oh, let you shed all over me.
That's epic, Cat. That's epic.
Hey, baby.
Fish Behemoth says
Okay,
in
go.
macro. He'll send it in static chat.
Yep,
Luna
cat fur
says
all over me.
Scarlet Luna captures her visit
I'm gonna be
with her
pulling that out of my
tablet.
mouth for half an hour.
Tasty.
Scarlet Luna captures her visit with her Exa tablet. Cat says Chaotix Cat pulls Akiyama Diablos. Chaotix Cat takes a photograph of Lilicia Akiyama Diablos.
I'm so glad I only reached it once. Oh, my wild fed is
Chaotix
gone.
Cat spars with Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Chaotix Cat embraces
you wanna
Lilicia
fight?
Akiyama Diablos. Arthnor Famfrit says, how do you get the camera emote? Cat says Chaotix cat spars with Lilicia Akiyama Diablos.
I don't even remember what that one is.
Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth takes a photograph of Ariabelia Arthnor Famfrit. Cat says Chaotix cat cringes with pain before Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish Behemoth says it free. Arthnor Famfrit says shadowboxing. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth spars with Ariabelia Arthnor Famfrit. Cat says Chaotix cat looks away from Lilicia Akiyama Diablos, sulking.
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart sprinkles water over Koi Fish Behemoth.
Cat says Chaotix cat questions Lilicia Akiyama Diablos.
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart sprinkles water over Koi Fish Behemoth.
Arthnor Famfrit says is it from Cosmic Exploration. Cat says Chaotix cat snacks on an apple in front of Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Arthnor Famfrit says let me look it up.
And photograph
Spirit.
is free. Photograph
Cat
is
says
free.
Chaotix cat sips tea serenely in front of Lilicia Akiyama Diablos.
Because it was part of the event that happened at the start of 7.1. But they gave it to anybody who had
Chaotix cat
3.0.
snacks on a rice ball near Lilicia
Spirit.
Akiyama Diablos.
Get away from the garage door. Spirit Marie. Yes, my cat has a middle name. Come here.
My
Come
cats
here.
also had middle names.
Really?
Cats.
People think I'm weird for giving my cat a middle name.
My cats have
Eisenhart
last
says
names.
Zolchik
Had
Eisenhart
So does
last
mine.
is sprightly few.
Her last name is my last name. I'm not going to say that out loud, but...
Zolchik Eisenhart
Of
cheers
course.
you on.
Arabelia Arthner said,
All three of
one of my
cats had
cats
unique
have
last
5
names.
middle names.
Fucking
Koi
wow.
Fish said, my lizard has a middle name.
I can understand one middle name, but why 5?
That's what I want to know. When we adopted her, because she was my birthday present back in,
Arabelia Arthner said, I miss that damn cat lol.
I feel it.
So, Spirit was my birthday present back in 2022. And I wanted her and her sister. Her first name, Spirit, is what she was given when she was at the shelter at the Humane Society. I never changed it. Her sister's name was Spook. So I could have had Spirit and Spook.
Now all you need is a third cat named Skeleton. You'll have a spooky, scary skeleton.
Yeah, pretty much. But Spook was up for adoption. She was waiting to be picked up when we went and got Spirit. And she was only $5. And Josh was like, if you want more cats, we can get more cats. I was like, fuck yes. Spirit needs a playmate. Get away from the garage door. Daddy's right there, baby.
Oh my god, you guys are totally gonna kill my text-to-speech budget. With that emote.
Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat.
I'm so glad I have the tab for your stream muted.
Black on the floor by Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix.
I don't have any of those emotes.
There goes my budget.
I never got them.
On the floor by Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat.
Spirit.
Cat says Chaotix cat paints
I'll be right
a
back. I have to go to the
swath of
bathroom.
black on the floor by Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat. Cat says Chaotix cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat. Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat. Cat says Chaotix cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix
On your
cat.
fumes.
Cat says Chaotix
Somebody
cat
grab the
paints a
bleach.
swath of black on the floor by Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat. Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat. Cat says Chaotix cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat. Cat says Chaotix cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lilicia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix cat. Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor
How
by
close do you
Chaotix
think
Cat.
I can get?
Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the
Not
floor
close
by
enough.
Lucia Akiyama
What are we talking about?
Diablos. Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish
About that
Behemoth
close,
paints
I would
a
say.
swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of
Good
yellow
thing you have
on the floor
effects
by
on lower, you'd
Chaotix
be
Cat.
blind
Koi
by
Fish
now.
Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says
Oh, no.
Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by
Koi, come-
Chaotix Cat. Koi Fish
Koi.
Behemoth paints a
Meet
swath
your
of yellow
demise
on
with
the
us.
floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos.
Join the cuddle
Fish says
puddle.
Koi Fish Behemoth
Koi,
paints a
come
swath
back,
of
come
yellow on
back.
the floor by Chaotix Cat. Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish says Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath
It is
of
still
yellow on the
reading all
floor by
that paint.
Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos.
All that
Chaotix
paint you
Cat
did is
paints a
still
swath
being
of
read in
black
my
on the
ears.
floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos.
But wait,
Fish Behemoth says my piss.
there's more.
Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos.
Does your
Chaotix Cat
stream
paints
read
a
off
swath of
your
black on the floor by
emote
Yes.
chat or
Lucia
something?
Akiyama
Yes, it does.
Diablos. Fish says Koi
Crazy.
Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow on the floor by Chaotix
Your
Cat.
poor
Koi
viewer.
Fish Behemoth paints a
My
swath
bad.
of yellow on the floor by Chaotix Cat. Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos.
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart laughs at Chaotix Cat. Zolchik Eisenhart laughs at Chaotix Cat.
Arth Northamprit says haha.
Eisenhart says Zolchik Eisenhart laughs at Chaotix Cat. Zolchik Eisenhart laughs at Chaotix Cat.
Cat says Chaotix Cat paints a swath of red on the floor by
Oh
Lucia
my god, how
Akiyama
far away
Diablos.
is it?
Chaotix Cat paints a swath of black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos. Fish Behemoth
Is
says
what?
I use it in PvP to be toxic.
Oh,
Fish
what
says
did I?
Koi Fish Behemoth paints a swath of yellow
We're
on the
just
floor by
having a
Chaotix
casual
Cat.
cuddle
Cat says
puddle.
Chaotix Cat paints
You
a
wanna
swath of
join?
black on the floor by Lucia Akiyama Diablos.
Eisenhart says that's really
Yeah.
funny.
Arth Northamprit says yeah, the ammonia fumes are not good for your health. Fish Behemoth says push. Cat says Haven.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I was like looking around for like where everybody's bodies were.
The menacing frog. Arth Northamprit says XD.
Don't worry, guys. I'll solo in.
Oh, you are stoned.
Northamprit says hey no bricks. Fish Behemoth says Arth
Is that better
Northamprit
than
says,
your
"Huh?
pen?"
How do you do the emote text like that? Fish Behemoth says macro. Fish Behemoth says all my macros are toxic or violent. Fish Behemoth
Oh,
says
hello?
jump death thing in hashtag
What?
static chat. Arth Northamprit says cool thanks.
Are you ready to get down?
The
Hey,
Upstate
Busters.
Cruiserweight campaign begins.
I had Tank Buster though.
You good?
That was kind of funny, actually.
Happy? Okay. I love you.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
boy.
the paint finally stopped.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
I repeat, I'm very glad your tab is muted.
It just, but it just stopped. Like, just now.
How did she survive that?
You didn't. Simple.
Not now.
Cat says
Scarlet Luna said, I am a
you
goddess.
can't die here.
Bask in the spotlights and burn, baby, burn.
I was not paying attention at all to anything.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around? Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Fish Behemoth says who is murderer backslash.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was exactly where I belonged. She did it.
North Amfrit says sure buddy sure. Fish Behemoth says
Oh no, Butch DC. I'm so glad I figured out how to remove that one emote from my Texas beats.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Rolls.
Oh, wrong side.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
We're just getting started. Keep moving, baby.
Luna says inside.
Bask in the spotlights and burn, baby, burn.
Luna says inside.
An invitation to dance. Will the challenger respond?
Out
Luna
first.
says mechanic. Mechanic.
And
Luna says inside. Night move. Luna says spotlight. Inside. Away move.
The
I was
challenger's down.
right
Luna
there.
says spotlight.
I think you, clipped
That
Zolt.
was too much for the challenger.
Only one person can be in a spotlight at a time.
one person's in the same job role.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Yeah, so you would have wanted to come to me on that one. You don't ever want to be on the inside ones, as arranged.
Okay, sorry. That's
okay.
my bad. Like 100%. It's probably because I'm still used to playing Dragoon.
You're up, dancers.
Why did y'all switch anyways?
Because I'm a
Hey-
better melee. I'm a better melee than I'm ranged.
Yeah, Haven was more comfortable with being Dragoon than Dancer.
Clearly me.
Oh,
You
I
have-
just found a whole bunch of pictures and videos that Stormy took on my phone. Perks of having a
Luna
toddler.
says maybe if you
When
can
she takes my
outdance him.
phone, expect the unexpected.
Fish Behemoth says I can.
My game froze.
Are you ready to get down?
Come on.
Luna says,
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Come on.
Luna says we have a
Absolutely.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
That's the wrong side.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
Cat says Scarlet Moon. Get up, you fool. You can't die here.
We're just getting started. Keep moving, baby.
Luna says Koi and I were all around you.
Fast in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Out.
What?
What? Oh, he timed out.
We ran
I was
out
about
of
to
time.
get flipped. I could have sworn I went to the right one, but apparently I didn't.
Works. I need to repair anyway. Oh shit.
Yeah,
That
that's
might
why.
have been what you were doing.
That's why I had Luna repair mine like 4 times.
Can't relate. She repaired mine once. I'm still at full.
I'm at 99 or 91.99.
146% condition.
How the
You know that if somebody repairs your gear, it goes above 100, right?
I didn't know
No,
that.
I did not know that.
You got 158? Luna says player repairs goes up to 199%.
Nice.
That is why you never use NPC.
I use an NPC all the time because I don't actually care.
Arth Northamfrit says double NPC repairs.
Brett, I'm surprised you didn't know that.
What works when you need it?
You are aware that the only freaking crafter I have high
Fish Behemoth
on this
says, "I am
character
too
is
lazy to
level
level my
90
crafter's
Weaver.
side."
I apparently do not meet the requirements.
My.
Luna
Is your
says,
stuff
"Why
broken?"
not?"
I have no idea. That's what it just says.
Press C and you'll find out.
Oh yeah, you're zooted because
Check
you
your
just
gear.
came and kissed my head.
It fits exactly what we're doing. I'm the same gear I had before, 717.
Fish Behemoth says, what's her level?
717?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How did you even get into this? It's minimum 735, 730.
I don't know.
Wait, what's your eye level?
Your shit's not broken. Like, if your stuff's broken, that's why.
Oh, 99%, so maybe. I'll just...
717?
717?
Luna says 0%.
Your stuff must be broken.
No, it's not.
Famfrit says, check character screen.
I am. That's why I'm getting my 717.
I'm in all ceremonial stuff, so I'm 740.
I'm also 740.
And let me tell you, that cost a pretty penny.
Eyes at Heart says, that's why you are dying silly.
I have dedicated healers. Or dedicated crafters. Ha 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 ha. Scarlet.
Famfrit says it always does smile.
Yeah, Scarlet was telling me not to spend the gil, but I went back to Diablos and I was like, I need gear.
I feel bad. I've been playing Diablo 3 again recently.
No, like my character is from the Crystal Data Center.
Alchemist and Blacksmith.
Ah, that Diablo. Right.
So, all of my gatherers are 90. My carpenter is sitting at 28. My blacksmith is 54. My armorer is 46. My goldsmith is 21. My leatherworker is 40. My weaver is 90. My alchemist is 36, and my culinarian is 47.
Oh my god, my gear on my dancer is like broken, beyond repair.
Arth Norfamfrit says YDF.
Average wait time more than 30 minutes.
I feel it. I waited like 150 hours for, what was it? Endsinger's Aria once.
I
literally took a nap and woke up and it was still going.
I hate crafting with a passion. I don't even know why. No, I know exactly why I got Weaver to 90. It's because I wanted that freaking top from what's her name in Old Charlian.
Right. I also hate crafting with a passion. Boring.
This one that I am wearing. I have this one on like a lot of my glamours.
Yeah, I don't have time for another party finder.
What is Cosmic Exploration?
It's the new stuff from 7.25 that we're on.
Fish Behemoth says,
baby, can you walk? You sure?
Scarlet Luna said, it is the new crafting on the moon.
Fish Behemoth says,
I think that's been mentioned with me in the chat before, but I...
Arth Norfamfrit says, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, fuck that.
What happened? Oh.
Just the crafting. I paid my way through a lot of those.
I am working on getting the mount from it. I got one mount, but there is another.
Wait, there's mounts for the moon?
My fisher was leveled via ocean fishing. On one of my alts on Zalera.
Arabelia Avna said, yes. Scarlet Luna said, I never paid for any battle classes. I never had the money to do it, and it is a waste, really.
My highest DOL.
No, when I say I paid my way for like my weaver, I mean like I went to the market board.
Zero Greystone said, I don't even pay for FF14. Scarlet Luna said,
I haven't paid for 14 since
Koi Fish said,
December of
"What?"
2023.
Does Revna pay for it for you?
Yes.
Scarlet Luna said,
Okay.
"How?"
Okay. Their fiance, girlfriend, fiance, whichever, pays for their sub.
Koi Fish said, "Oh."
Really had us going for a minute.
Yep.
That was
I think that's what
Scarlet
they were
Luna
trying
said,
to do.
understandable. Have a nice day.
Arabellia Arthna said, "I thought you and Yoshi P were best friends."
Oh, we are besties though. We are besties.
My husband's
Koi
about to have
Fish
to pay for my
said,
sub again until I
"Yeah,
find
I was
another
about to
job.
say lol."
It's
Scarlet
okay.
Luna
I'm too busy
said,
paying for
"I
literally
thought you
everyone
slept
else's
with
stuff.
Yoshi or something." Arabellia Arthna said, "LMAO."
If you need me to pay for a sub for you, I can. I mean, I'm already paying for subs for her, Scarlet and Proxy, apparently.
Oh no, my husband will cover it. He
Zero
gets
Greystone
Social
said,
Security.
"I
so-
bleed the fifth. And please don't tell Revna."
You keep saying you bleed the fifth. Don't you mean you plead the
Zoltrak
fifth?
Eisenhart
Is
said,
it?
"Wait, Proxy
It's-
has
it's
like
plead.
60 days left on a
I
sub."
thought that was intentional,
Koi
and
Fish
I didn't want to
said,
say anything, but it was
"Plead."
absolutely plead.
It's plead.
LMAO.
I've been
Scarlet
saying
Luna
that for
said,
5 years.
"Maybe they are bleeding for the fifth."
For 5 years I've been saying that. For 5 years.
Arabellia Arthna
It's
said,
okay, you're Canadian,
"I don't
we get
blame
it."
you, haha." Koi Fish said, "Are you serious?"
Yes.
It's the Canadian part, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, I have such a bad cackle.
It's all good.
Yeah. I don't. I have to Google this. I have to Google this.
A link.
I promise it is plead.
It's an American saying, so we get it.
Oh my god, it actually is. Oh my god.
What? Did you think we were lying?
Arabellia Arthna said, "The Fifth Amendment."
I can't believe Revna never corrected you.
You have the right to remain silent.
Scarlet
Everything you
Luna
say
said,
can and will be
"I
used
plead the
against you in
fifth
a
is
court of
something
law."
well known in America. Cops use it to not disclose information all the time here."
Wait, is that the
Yep.
same as taking the fifth?
Yes. That is pleading the fifth, yes.
So Revna has corrected.
Arabellia Arthna said, "Invoking also."
So Revna has corrected.
Forget Smokey the Bear, you're fucking Stony the Bear.
I don't even get high. How am I Stony the Bear?
No, I was talking to Josh.
Oh, okay.
Koi Fish said, "I thought you were saying that for the bit or something."
I totally did too.
No.
Josh is so far gone. He's gonna eat all of his cookies tonight. He's gonna eat all the damn potato salad. Oh, my headset just shut off again. Fucking bastard.
Oh no, I'm learning more names. I'm gonna
My
steal your
headset shut
identity.
off. On connect. Thank you. I am totally not straightening my hair. Promise. Yeah, no.
Zero Greystone said, "A link."
Josh is so far gone. Like, all of his snacks are going to be gone, and then he's going to be sad tomorrow. All the potato salad's going to be gone. But, I mean...
Scarlet Luna said, a link.
I'm not gonna lie. When he's high, it
Koi
makes me less
Fish
of an
said,
asshole.
should I no call no show tomorrow? Scarlet Luna said, you should never no call no show.
Absolutely.
No,
Koi
you
Fish
sh-
said,
You
yes.
should never no call, no show.
Zero
Always call,
Greystone said,
just
a
so
link.
that if they let you go, you don't end on a bad note or something. See, I walked out of my job. That's why I don't
Arabella
have one
Arthna
anymore.
said, get sleep Koi.
When in
Just
doubt,
for the week.
fuck around and find out.
I
For the week.
wrote up 2 resignation letters. One I left in the mailbox of our HR rep in store. The other one Josh left on the counter at the customer service desk. And we walked out less than 2 hours before I had to be in for my shift.
Wow.
And I don't regret it.
I feel it.
I mean, they were okay, so they've been targeting me since like day
Koi
1.
Fish said, oh my game crashed.
They've been targeting me since like day 1 because of my health problems and because I use the bathroom a lot. So I'm diabetic. I drink a lot of water, which causes me to have to go to the bathroom a lot. And they don't like that. They didn't like that.
Chaotix Cat said,
Right.
it's okay. I don't have time for another perf. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, girl, that's a lawsuit. Chaotix Cat said, 100% lawsuit.
Well, I
Koi
can't do
Fish
anything
said,
about it now.
I can't sleep, I need to play Wooer. Chaotix
Wooer?
Cat said, but a lawsuit requires money.
What is it, Wuthering Waves?
Probably.
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, you only have to pay if you lose D.
Because
That is
my
not true.
my front-end managers complain to the
Arabella
in-store
Arthna
HR rep
said,
all the time.
is your wave plates capped? Or are? Koi Fish said, yes, Wuthering Waves. D.
Never heard of that game.
I played so much Wuthering Waves when it first came out, and I was so upset with the fucking
Arabella Arthna said, Jian.
lag. Just, it was unoptimized as hell, and I hated it. I loved the game, but it was just so unoptimized.
Cat,
I just
speaking
bought
of
Repo,
unoptimized-
and now I just need friends to play with it. play it
speaking
with.
of unoptimized,
Koi Fish said, no, I just got Brant and I need to finish some quests.
my computer will run Oblivion, the new Oblivion game, at a mind-blowing 9 FPS at absolute low settings.
Arabella Arthna said, damn it, I regret not getting him.
Can you take care? I can't. seem to
Scarlet
get rid of
Luna
that
said,
bot.
get him now. Koi Fish said, his banner on now. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, have you tried streaming services like GeForce now?
That would cost money that I don't have.
Where are you pulling all this money from, Zolt? I don't get it.
Zolt, it's actually Zolt is Yoshi. Don't you know that?
Arabella Arthna said, I got fricking Zani's weapon and not Zani loudly crying.
I got the puppeteer chick, and then I quit.
But
I wanted her so bad that I played for like
Koi
weeks straight,
Fish
and
said,
then
I got both.
crashed.
1. Arabella Arthna said, Yinlin.
Babe,
Zoltrak
my mic is not
Eisenhart
muted.
said, I got them college loans.
It's a good thing we didn't hear you. Now I'm so curious.
It was just a really loud burp that I heard. over
Zero
my
Greystone
headset.
said,
Tasty.
at Lalicia Akiyama, can you take care of the bot? It won't let me.
Alright, I'm hopping out for the night.
Have a good night, Cat.
Laters.
Scarlet Luna said, what do you mean by take care of the bot? Zero Greystone said, headlong chanting 4MDBBI, Twitch, biased viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. At U0 you are too Kai. Zoltrak Eisenhart said,
Yeah, I got you.
What?
It's a spam bot. It's in my Twitch.
Oh. Never mind, Wisebot beat me to it.
Weird, because it said that I even logged in through Wisebot and wouldn't even let me.
Yeah, Wisebot took care of it when I tabbed over.
Okay, because for some reason it wasn't even letting me do anything, so that's why I thought I'd ask you if you could.
Oh, weird.
Koi Fish said, At Arabelia Arthna, do you play on American server? Arabelia Arthna said, Yes, add me. Let's see if I can run 14 and Woowa at the same time. Koi Fish said, KK.
Wow, I had my last Saturday. I had my best day of streaming I've had in forever.
Scarlet Luna said, I can run 2 14s and once human at the same time, but throwing in a Dead by Daylight is overkill.
Yeah. Fuck once human. It is not what it was like before.
Spirit.
I hate it now. Yes.
I love it.
I want to get into that game. Is that's on Steam, right? Or is that on is it Steam or is it Epic?
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, Steam.
I know I got
Scarlet Luna said, They do have changes, but they still have a lot of work to do to it. Koi Fish said, I wanna play DBD so freaking bad, bro. Scarlet Luna said, Mav and I play it all the time.
Well, it's now in my library.
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, I'm surprised y'all don't play Warframe. Arabelia Arthna said, Trinity was my main. Zero Greystone sent an image file. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, Wisp was my gal. Koi Fish said, 502,885,985.
Oh yeah, and I should be able to run this. I only needed 2060, so that's for recommended. I can run this then. Luna, where would be the best place to go get those crystals? The Azurite Dharma? Which zone do you think is best?
Scarlet Luna said, The what crystals?
I'll put it in. I'll put it in party chat. Those things. For the relic weapon.
The new zone.
I thought you had to do it in a Dawntrail Fate. So like, Yaktel, Solution 9, Heritage Round, stuff like that.
The new zone had fates.
Northampfrit says a called Crescent.
So you're saying that I spent 3 hours farming fates?
You do fates in it.
I did one. I did 25 fates in Ukopatcha for nothing.
Yep. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, wrong zone. Yes. D.
I need a tall building so I can go jumping.
Scarlet Luna said, you needed to be in the new zone, which is like Eureka.
Yeah, I need a tall building so I can go jump. And I don't think I can go in there when we're in a party, can I?
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, I was wondering how you were in that zone, while in a party.
But I got the one crystal I got after the 25 fates.
Scarlet Luna said, you can be in a party in there.
So could I go there now when we're in a crossroad party? Oh.
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, only party leader can start. Scarlet Luna said, it's a shared zoned. You can join a party once inside.
Yeah, but I would have to leave the party finder, so that's a no.
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, that you can do.
Nekok is Rory. The that if that is that all you need of me?
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, PXICHXIJCHPXICHXIJCHPXICH. Koifish said, me too. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, Ixty. Zero Greystone said, mood. Arabellia Arthna said, Koi, I sent the friend request. I'm the level 80 person. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, do you need help leveling? Koi Fish said, Lord, let me catch up, I swear I'm a 1.0 player TT.
You know what I really want? I really want to find a way to play 14 1.0.
Arabellia Arthner said, no worries, haha. Koi Fish said, I just come back to wish for characters LMAO. Arabellia Arthner said, LMAO, my computer couldn't take both games at once. Koi Fish said, I deleted Woowa for the longest to fuel my Helldivers SD diction. Addiction asterisk. Arabellia Arthner said, I don't blame you XD. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, Helldivers seems like so much fun. Arabellia Arthner said, gonna jump off the call piece. Koi Fish said, 100% is. Bye. Zero Greystone said, a link.
I want that mount. And apparently that
Koi Fish said, EWWWWW.
That's in the new zone.
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, wait, actual mount. Koi Fish said, scary.
Yeah, they just said that in the Novice Network. That is what the actual mount is.
Zoltrak Eisenhart said, I want D.
Zoltrak, you want the D? Really?
Scarlet Luna said, wow. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, always. Koi Fish said, I want what? You. Scarlet Luna said, I have no words. Koi Fish said, okay. Zero Greystone said, Zolt wants the D. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, nothin' wrong with a little D. Scarlet Luna said, little D doesn't sound like fun though. Zoltrak Eisenhart said, "Hey, it's a game of skill, Scarlet.